Come on in here. Come on in here. You're the best band in the land. Come on in here. Come on in here. Alexander's Ragtime Band. They can play the beautiful call like you never heard before. That you want to go to war. It's the best band in the land. My honey lamb. Come on. We're in St. Luke's Place, Greenwich Village. So St. Luke's Place is just one block long. You go this way, comes Leroy Street. You go that way, comes Leroy Street. And right over here is the Carmine Street pool. So we're in the middle of a pandemic, so as you see, the pool's drained. There's also an indoor pool. That's not happening now. But that mural you see along the wall there, that was in 1987 by the artist Keith Haring. He's commissioned to do that. It's only 5 other murals in the city, and that's art. That's good art. You know, I've been getting letters, people asking me, Phil, what's good art? What's bad art? Well, I got what you call a sophisticated eye. So if you want to know what good art or bad art is, send me a picture of your art that you can't figure out if it's good or bad, and I'll answer you back. That is good art, all right? So follow me, come on. Here's a typical dog walker. Makes a living walking dogs.
That's right.
Yep.
You look good.
Those are dogs. I should look good. I'm good looking.
He's a beautiful clever girl.
He's a friendly dog walker. These beautiful trees, these are the ginkgo trees. Every October, when the fruit falls off these trees, these are female ginkgo trees. And when people step on them, they reek. It's a terrible odor. So I call these the stinking ginkgo trees. Yeah, so 2 weeks in October, this whole street reeks of the smell from the ginkgo trees. Why they plant the ginkgo trees, they're very hardy. They're very good with pollution. Also, if you turn around here, on the other side of the mural, these are the handball courts. Handball's a real New York City game. All you need is a hand and a ball to play handball. And over here, the row houses on St. Luke's Place, these are the Italianate style of architecture. These date back to the 1850s. Number 11 over there was up for sale last year. They were asking $28 million. 6 bedrooms, 7 baths. I don't know why you need an extra bath, but. And then number 14 was asking $13 million. And these are brownstones. So this park here, this is Jimmy Walker Park. Jimmy Walker was a mayor of New York, 1926 to 1932. And the reason I'm dressed this way today, because Jimmy Walker was a dandy. He was a clothes horse. There's a good story. 1927, he goes to Europe with his valet. He had a valet. He had his valet pack 43 suits. Imagine 43 suits just to go on vacation in Europe. So the man was a dandy. Not a great man, but he did start the sanitation department. Also the boxing commission. And so this playground is Jimmy Walker Playground, named after Jimmy Walker. But originally, this land was owned by Trinity Church, and it was St. John's Cemetery. And the only thing left of the original cemetery, if you come over here, you'll see this grave. Now, if you notice on the top of it, there are 2 firemen's helmets. See the firemen's helmets? Yeah. That's because this is a grave for 2 firefighters, Eugene Underhill, Frederick Ward, who died on the first day of the job, 1834. 1834, they died on the first day of work. A building collapsed on them. But this land here was St. John's Cemetery from 1801 to 1890s. And then the city bought it, they buried the tombstones, they paved it over, and made a park. So first it's called Hudson Park. Wasn't a ball field then, it was just a park, just to walk around, a bench, have a picnic, and then it became an athletic field. All right? But across the street here was Jimmy Walker's house, number 6, which is all overgrown. You can see they haven't kept it up in a long time. It needs a paint job, and these new brownstone. But that was Jimmy Walker's house. He loved chorus girls. He was the mayor during Prohibition. he didn't really enforce prohibition laws that heavily. Yeah, he told the police, to lighten up. And then Franklin Roosevelt was the governor at that time. He was going to remove him from office because he was involved with all these scandals with businessmen, favors. So before he got fired or thrown out, he quit. So in 1932, he took his chorus girlfriend, Betty Compton, and they fled to Europe. So that was Jimmy Walker. All right? Letter reading time. I got this very angry letter. This letter inspired me to write a very beautiful haiku to counteract the letter, all right? Dear, I'm not going to say what he called me because there's decent people listening to this. Dear, your stupid poems ruined my marriage. Looking back, I never should have married Stacy. My parents were against it. My friends said don't marry her. And the reason everyone said not to marry her is because they felt she was much smarter than me. All these years, my brain never caught up to hers. She's always reading books. She must have read every Daniel Steele book 3 times over. I still get a kick out of reading the comics in the newspaper. Gasoline Alley, Blondie, Beetle Bailey, still cracks me up. So Stacy and a friend watch your stupid videos and write out your stupid poems, and they call each other up and talk about how great your stupid poems are. I reached the tipping point, so I booked. She might have the brains, but I had the looks. And in America, looks get you farther than brains. I use the president as an example. He doesn't sign his name. He says, stay out of Brooklyn. I know what you look like. You see the anger going on in the country? There's such an angry man. So I wrote a nice haiku in response to that. Your screams of hatred, hey, must lay down your flag and pick up a flower. Poetry. Beautiful poetry. Says a lot. All right, I'm out of here. Let's not forget the pandemic still going on. Got my little Boy Scout face mask. So until next time, I'll see you in the hood. Come on, here. Come on.